Summertime's coming. You're gonna get the cooked trash truck juice soon.
Shout out to food trucks. Burr, burr, burr. Hell yeah. Man, welcome back. We took a week off. No big deal. Just a week? 2 weeks.
Might have been 2. Was it 2 weeks?
I think it was 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was a week. No, it was a week, and then we came back, and then it was off a week again.
That. But it's good to be back. It is good to be back. I want to bring up Tasha's creepy picture. Real quick.
Oh, no.
We're gonna start the show off with that Ghost Hunter episode.
We're a little early for Halloween.
You changed the camera angle and it moved over.
It's still stay in the frame. Just looking at us right
now. Yeah.
See, she moved the camera.
She's dead.
Creepy.
It's all good.
So y'all don't even remember hanging it up. It just appeared and like
the little girl. It looks like a haunted painting of a little girl that was like lost at sea.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Like,
is that like an piss? Is that
black
and
chalk? I think it's chalk, or charcoal.
Charcoal, yeah.
Tasha, ask her what she's
doing. Because if she answers, I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm like, good night, everybody. I'm
go.
packing my stuff. I gotta go.
It's best you know now than if you get up for midnight snack and the frame is empty.
When Tasha's recording from Studio B, you have no idea what the hell is going on right now. None.
So you have a view of the haunted painting instead of Sally.
Turn the frame, they put her out, and then come back, and then like, she'll be like gone.
She's still there.
She's gonna get older each time we see her.
Turn it back. She's laughing with us now. It's a smirk on her face.
It's like the Mona Lisa. Actually, now it looks like she's giving Tosh side eye because she's now out of frame.
Competition.
So is that yours or Clay's picture?
Did he make that picture, or is it just?
Okay.
He auctioned it. He bought it at an auction.
He bought it from an auction.
It gets creepier. He bought it at the auction, honey.
Oh, it's definitely haunted then. He bought that.
That's why they auctioned it off. That's why they auctioned that son bitch off.
It's gonna steal your essence. That's why it looks so young and so lifelike.
You really looked over your shoulder like someone was standing there. You felt the presence.
You feel its eyes on your back? Like, I can feel it.
You're going to be 32 tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, you're going to be 32 as soon as you wake up because it's going to take all your life.
You're going to have that cold air on your neck. You're just like, ugh.
But, man.
You're going to turn the lights off. You're going to run upstairs every time because that creepy girl is going to be right there. Following you.
Oh yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you'll check the title of the picture and the girl's name.
Please no. I hope not.
No.
Don't check it tonight.
Wait till the morning. The longer it's in your house, the more it starts to look like you, and the more you start to look like it until you switch lines.
Dun dun dun.
And you're the creepy girl in the painting.
Oh, man. But listeners, man, if you couldn't tell, we've got Megan the Oracle on the panel tonight. We have Tosh, of course. We have J-Pat with his diabolical laugh. QP the Source, and Mike Jones. Man, we got a good panel tonight. We took a time off, and we're back, and we're loving life for what it is. But enough about Tosh and the creepy painting. But I'm glad everybody's doing good. I'm doing great. Mike Jones is into his summer session, right?
Yes, I am.
Wonderful.
I'm in my summer classes. Only got 2, so 2 is a full load in the summer. That's all I'm doing. Nothing more, nothing less.
All right. QP, how you living, man? You good? All right.
I'm okay. Okay. Now it's a season of transition, a lot of change. I'm just watching right now and looking for my opportunity.
All right.
Everything's okay.
All
Just
right.
watching right now.
All right, J Pat, what you sketching on, man? What the hell do you? What?
Oh man, I'm trying to work on this next children's book.
Oh, word?
Looks amazing so far.
Thank
I
you.
love that picture of the pirate ship.
Word.
Trying to get it together.
All right. All right. But man, all right. Shout out to T, man. Make your money, LT. Love you, man.
Save some lives, boy.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Liv, come on back when you finish whooping the Lexus. Brand new car. You know? So, you know.
Do some donuts for me.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Burn out. Burn out. But, man, tonight we have like a weird docket. So, what we're going to talk about, Q? You're the main man.
Let's. I know we've talked about this before, but I was kind of sad that the Arrowverse is officially in a retirement home. I know I stopped watching Flash, but I know Tasha was still following it. Is that correct?
Yeah, but I haven't watched this season as it aired. I was waiting for it to finish and be put on Netflix, and then I was going to binge the final season.
So this is the last season that you didn't. You just didn't see the last season. You've seen everything up until that.
Yes, so I have no idea how the series ended. I'll find out next. I think usually the CW, DC CW shows go up on Netflix like maybe 2 weeks after the series, the season finale airs on TV.
Mm-hmm.
I might be wrong about that though.
Yeah.
But I know it's like relatively quick when it goes up on Netflix. So sometime in the next month it'll be up, and then I'll watch it and report back.
So how does everybody feel about that? That's an era of
yes,
historical TV.
I agree.
I'm not going to like it was hot and cold.
It was.
So Mike, Arrowverse? What comes to mind? Like feelings about that? Like
I'm
what
sad
do you
to see
think?
it go. I am. The shows that were good were good. The shows like Black Lightning was good. It should have got longer. It should have went longer. I believe that Flash is good. I think it may have went a little long, but I still think it was good overall. I didn't finish his last 2 seasons, but not because it wasn't good. Like I say, it's just when I moved, it was just a bad time. Green Arrow, I had no problem with that. I didn't go team hate Felicity. I was all right with that. I think at some time we got too many people on that team. Though that squad was like 30 deep after a while. It's all right. Now I think what went down for me was the spaceship. What was that one?
Oh, I love Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, that first 2 seasons was great. After that, it just got
they changed it up a lot.
Yeah, I had shout out to Frankie, a friend of mine. He followed Legends and he loved it to the end. I was not with him with that, but he was one of the people that stayed with it. I did not. I was with you, Mike. I got off at the second season.
I went down to almost the last season. I went a good way, but it was out of habit. It wasn't so much because I was loving it. It was like, I'm still watching it. Okay.
Yeah, I think I
Out of
checked
loyalty,
out about the second season.
I'm emotionally checked out, but I was still there.
Yo, Canary was bomb.
Yeah,
though.
I watched to the end.
Not the OG.
Yeah, it felt like obligation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got obligations, so it felt like I had to watch this.
Oh, see, I really liked what's his name on it? Constantine. I really liked when they added him to the it was just really entertaining and I don't know. I enjoyed it.
I like John Constantine.
Constantine was good.
John was amazing. He was really good. I miss it though.
Jay?
Of course, it ended on a cliffhanger. Screw them.
I miss wanting to watch it. That's what I miss. I miss really wanting. If that makes sense. I miss getting excited about it.
And that's the perfect way to describe it because I got on with Arrow. My brother put me on. He's like, "Oh, you need to watch this." Like, I don't care about Green Arrow, and I watched it, and the immediate Batman comparisons jumped out at me. But it was really, really good. I put that second season of Arrow up against any any season of superhero.
Oh, yeah,
Daredevil
hands
probably
down.
still beats it.
Yeah, that first season
a
of
couple
Arrow
other things
was
probably.
dope.
Mm-hmm.
But the second season with
Ooh,
Deathstroke,
yeah.
That was true.
when he was fighting him, that whole season, like that was really, really good. And Oliver Queen was the
for
dude
winning,
for me.
Then Felicity showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to avoid the
No, you're
ugliness
not.
tonight. No, I really am. Like she, like with all the shows, and I think it wasn't just confined to Arrow. It just
did.
turned into soaps
Yeah.
more than superhero. I think I got off when Oliver, spoiler alert, Oliver Queen died. As the Spectre or whatever the hell happened in that crossover. I was kind of done after.
Wasn't that the end though? That was pretty much the end.
No, but they had that was how many years ago though? Like 5, 4? When did Crisis? Well, let's look at the Googs. Crisis.
But that was like the end of it though. I mean, he became when he died and they met in the afterlife. That was like the end of the show. Right?
For Arrow, but
for Arrow, yeah. I mean, I didn't mean the whole thing. Yeah, for Arrow, yeah.
My biggest memory of Arrow was when my now 8-year-old son was born. The day after,
oh my god!
Wow.
Yeah, the day after he was born, I was at the hospital, like hanging out and hugging on the kid. Arrow was on, and that came on like what was it, a Wednesday? It was Wednesday.
Stop
and
it.
so yeah, that was my.
He's not 8.
He is 8. Hell yeah.
Stop
it's
it.
Crazy.
Oh Jesus! I've known you people too.
You got an 8-year-old and like a 45-year-old, don't you?
8 and 20. My oldest is 26, almost 27, and my youngest is 5, going on 6. So yeah.
Oh, that's a crazy range.
You ain't lying. God damn, you ain't lying.
You like college and diapers.
Yeah.
All right. So what year do you think that Crisis aired?
2017.
How many?
Weren't we still in the other universe at that time? Or were we here?
We were here. 2019.
Whenever it happened. It was 19.
Yeah, it was 19. It ended in 20. In January 2020.
Oh damn. Oh, that was a pandemic year.
It seemed like a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were here.
Yeah.
Was it pandemic?
Yeah.
That seemed like a long time ago. Okay.
I had Pep like a month before it hit us.
There you go.
Yeah, COVID babies for the win.
Woo! You, me, and T.
Right?
All had kids within 6 months of each other.
We out here fighting for our
Y'all
lives.
In their
procreate like this.
Right?
While we in the house.
Yeah.
Might as well make the best of this.
Go and check on your significant other. Like, yeah, what you doing?
Put your leg right here.
I ain't doing nothing. I ain't got nowhere to go.
I heard this boosts your immune system. Let's go.
Oh, Lord.
I got some medicine for you.
That's original. That's original. You can get a couple.
I got an injection for you.
At least a conversation.
At least
with
a joke.
that. Like, really?
You in my bubble. I'm in your bubble.
But yeah, that ended. Flash was good. I liked Black Lightning and the first season Supergirl, and second season of that I couldn't get on board with that. Like it was kind of rough, and I had high hopes for that when she came over from CBS and they merged the worlds and all that other
CBS.
Was that
the same parent company?
That was Tosh.
No, that was me. It was like, bad.
Oh.
Ooh.
This one.
Yeah. Anything?
Supergirl was rough, but I still say that your man, what's his Ducky, whatever his name is, John Cryer was one of the best Lex Luthors ever. He was the greatest Lex. I'll put him up against any Lex Luthor. I really would. I love.
I agree. character-wise,
I
he
would,
was
Jay.
amazing.
I would.
He was amazing.
Yeah, I loved everything about his Lexus swag, the beard, the way he acted. He was the star of the show for me. I loved the way he carried himself. I loved that Lex Luthor. He's one of my favorites.
I like the sister.
Lena,
Lena?
she was alright.
She's alright.
Yeah.
She's alright.
Is Lois and Clark part of the Arrowverse or no?
I think
Not.
originally
own
they
thing.
were,
It's
but
too-
they kind of broke off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, because it was
Wasn't it two different? It's two
No,
different
same one.
Supermans, right?
no, it's the same guy. On the
Didn't he-
Crisis, they all merged together. But I mean, he's in his own universe. Like there's a different Diggle who was in that universe.
Well, actually, there were two Superman in
Okay.
because they actually had Brandon Routh.
They had Brandon Ross Superman.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. I almost forgot about him. He was in
He was.
Arrowverse as
Was it a Kingdom
what
Come
was he, the
Superman?
Adam?
He was, but he was also
Yeah, he
the
was.
Atom. He was the main Atom
was.
on the show we spoke about before, the Legends, right?
Yeah.
Arrow. Well, an Arrow, yeah. That's where it started. I read somewhere that they were gonna do Darkest they wanted to do like the Darkest Night
The CW?
for the
Oh.
for
damn
Flash.
that. No, don't even do it.
Don't
And,
even
as a
bother.
crossover event, and it got nixed.
Good.
So
Yeah, CW can't handle that.
No, the
And
level
they
of
have-
violence
they,
in
they
there,
don't have the
and,
bandwidth.
like it was.
for that. They don't. They don't.
It would have been something goofy, and so what they were trying to get. Wait, why would they do it with the Flash? It doesn't matter. Yeah, that would have been bold, but I don't think any studio now or in the future could do that properly.
Hell no. No.
All right. So, good memories with the Arrowverse, and we
I
all.
will remember you.
Yeah.
Adopt a
Have
dog.
they ever got the rights to Batman fully? I mean, because I remember back when Smallville came out, they were talking about trying to get Bruce Wayne on Smallville since season 2. And they couldn't even say his name. And then later and later, you can get more and more into Bruce Wayne. You can hear his name now. You can hear he's Batman, but you still can't see him. Are they still fighting for the rights of Batman to get him on TV, or who owns the TV
No,
rights to Batman?
wasn't he in a crossover event? He was.
Bruce Wayne was, but
Okay.
Batman wasn't.
Yeah. There is something with they can't. Fox is part of that with Batman. They can use Bruce Wayne, but not.
Right,
Yeah.
something about that because they've been trying to get him for a while. That's why they got Arrow because they were so similar. That's why they brought Arrow.
Yeah. And Arrowverse almost became a victim of the DCEU. They couldn't use certain characters after a while. They couldn't do the Suicide Squad episodes every year on Arrow because they were now on the big screen, and they cast Ezra like really, really close to when Grant was cast, and I remember a big deal with that.
Yeah, 'cause people wanted him to. They
so
wanted
were-
Grant to be in the movies.
Yeah, I remember Amel actually speaking out about his displeasure with that, but maybe he was right. We should have listened. Should have listened to Oliver Queen. Oliver was right.
But
All right.
when they aired, I know it was a completely different network, but when they aired Gotham, the show Gotham, didn't they bring on Batman at the series finale? Like they finally made that kid in the Batman suit.
I think he got a
Oh,
silhouette.
okay.
Maybe a silhouette.
So they still
yeah.
didn't really put Batman on TV.
No, I almost
Yeah,
forgot.
I never watched.
That show- that show had
I never
second
watched
episode.
it, but I
Real
remember
deep
that
I liked
bit.
it.
Yeah.
They had
I
real
liked
deep
it. I
peaks
fell
and
off
valleys.
like third season after they brought the Joker, like
Yeah.
the weird Joker in. I was like, nah.
When Fish came back, I think
Yeah.
that's when I got off. And
You mean when
it was
the
a strange.
Entangler came back?
I could. One of the things that used to drive me crazy with that show, I couldn't figure out what year it was. Like they would like, it would be like cell phones, but then it would be. I don't know if they were going for the whole noir look, but it didn't. I don't think they did it right, and I know Gotham itself is a character, but I didn't get into that show too much after maybe 2 seasons.
And then
I think that's on
I didn't
Netflix.
even know that CW had a show called Naomi that only lasted about 2 seasons and got canceled.
Bad. I don't even think it lasted 2
Never
seasons.
heard of it.
Yeah, it didn't go 2 seasons. I don't think it
Nah.
finished first. I think it
That's sad.
it lasted as long as a cell phone commercial. Like,
6, maybe 12 episodes. It didn't go long. I tried to watch it, and because I was a fan of the comic, and it didn't.
Well, they had what's her name writing it. I don't think she's cut out for comic books. She does a lot of good documentaries. Can't remember her name.
Oh, her.
I can't remember her name right now.
Documentary lady.
Yeah, she did. What was the one movie that was supposed to be real big for Disney?
It's a couple,
Lion
it's a couple
King.
of those.
And you narrowed down somewhere.
I know, right? That's I'm not narrowing it down at all. It was with the little black girl, and she was like jumping through universes trying to find her father.
Ava DuVernay.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
See?
I did know
What's
who
it
you're
called?
talking about.
A Breaking Time or
Yeah,
Cracking
something like
Time?
that.
What's it
A
called?
Wrinkling Time. It's by
Wrinkling Time,
Madeline.
yeah.
It's a good book series, but the movie sucked.
Yeah.
Ava DuVernay did what, 13 on Netflix?
Yeah, she's great at documentaries, but her
And
fantasy and
biopics.
Yeah.
She does, yeah.
those fantasies and comic book movies, trash juice.
Mhm.
That does not sound delicious. No, thank you on the trash juice.
Well,
That's a step lower than hot dog water.
Hot dog water's not bad with hot dogs in it.
oh no.
with the
hot dogs.
hot dogs in it.
Without hot dogs in a glass, it's not great.
Who does that?
A lot of things
Someone
are
who needs
above
sodium?
trash.
I don't know.
Or Limp Biscuit.
Yeah.
Hot dog water.
Summertime's coming. You're gonna get the cooked
Right.
trash truck juice.
Right.
soon.
Shout out to food trucks. Burr, burr, burr. Hell yeah.
Oh boy.
What else we got, Q? Talk to me, man.
All right, yeah. So we're gonna flip. I don't know if you guys saw the article. So Majors was not Kang was not supposed to be the main villain going forward. The people in charge made a audible based on his performance. Now, while that may be good for the actor and for fans of Jonathan Majors, I don't know if that speaks too much to the planning that's going on right now to MCU, where they just make a decision like that. And that might actually make sense why some of these movies just weren't.
Listen,
Yeah,
man.
all Phase 4 was just bad.
Kang got his ass whipped by Ant-Man.
By Ant-Man, woo! You can't take a bigger L than that.
And you had to drop a whole ship on what's
Thanos.
no, not him. No, what's his nuts?
No.
The skin face dude.
MODOK?
No,
Yeah,
evolutionary.
Yeah.
Man, no.
He lived. They said he lived.
Dead.
We knew he lived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No body, no
Yeah.
proof. So yeah.
No, they said Drax carried him off. I didn't see it, but there's I posted an article middle of this week. They said he carried him off.
It's
So
good
he's alive. But anyway,
My
to your point, sir.
is that High Evolutionary just completely was just the shit compared to Kang. It's a complete role reversal because Kang was just Kang was OP, way out.
Mm-hmm.
And the High Evolutionary was just a really smart scientist, like we spoke about a few weeks ago. But man, they shat on Majors. They shat on him completely. And I just don't, I haven't watched it yet because it's free now. But I watched so much more shit than that. I watched D&D, which was
D&D was great.
amazing. We'll get that in a minute. But I don't, man, the whole Majors thing kind of pissed me off because he was riding that gigantic wave of excitement and fun, and energy, and then all of a sudden, all that shit happened, and it was just like, oh my gosh, he went from carrying a cup because he wanted to carry a cup to carrying a cup because he had to carry a cup.
Right.
So, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Now he's dating Megan Fox. Not Megan. Is it Megan Fox? Megan Good.
Megan Good, the good
Like,
one.
what?
Yeah.
Like, huh? One of the Megans.
It couldn't have been
Megan the Oracle.
Meghan Markle.
Megan the Oracle.
Megan the Oracle.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Just don't tell Steven.
I'm gonna tell him. That's what
Like, we're gonna be playing Destiny. I'll be like, Steven, we know your wife's dating Jonathan Majors.
He's like, good. She's out of my hair.
Probably.
So I have a question. What do you think they might have? So it seems as though Ant-Man was the remnant of what was going on before Kang was the one in charge. Like, did you see anything? And I'm not even talking about quality of the film or anything like that. But did you see anything that may have led to something else, another bad, or was just a phase of introduction, as what we've been told, to new characters? Because there was something vaguely. There were some entities that appeared more than once. One in a very bad movie and one in a bad movie. But and that was the Celestials. That was the only thing. Celestials and whatever's going on with Shang-Chi. Was there another space?
I mean, Marvel's is coming out, but
Yeah, so like, what do you think might have been in place, if not for Kang, or it's just not enough to even speculate?
Oh,
I mean, like,
no.
what were they planning on using instead of Kang? Is that what you're saying?
Is there hints? Did you see any hints of anything?
Hercules
or
at the end of
a
Thor.
direction they could have went? But like overall for
No.
the whole MCU,
They have no idea what they're doing.
Exactly.
They're just fucking. They've got a dartboard
Spaghetti.
and they're
Spaghetti.
just
It's-
just throwing it at shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Because they have no idea. Phase 4 and 4.5 was absolute trash. And now, shut up, the Guardians. They have a good little base to stand on. They have a new Iron Man to stand on to push forward. So I hope they do that. But the rest of it, absolute garbage. Hot trash.
the good and the bad with the Guardians is, yeah, it was the best thing that a lot of us, I think we can all agree, we've seen in last 3 years.
Yeah.
Say 3 or 2
Since
years.
Captain
But
Marvel.
the guy who
Since
did
Captain
who
Marvel.
did it is there we go. But the guy who orchestrated turned in his 2 weeks, and he's out of there. And hopefully he'll bring some of that to DC. But I hope they get the plan in order. It was a weird article to read, and along with Majors, this news about Majors, Elizabeth Olsen, who I actually watched one of her miniseries
Love and
on
Death.
HBO Max.
Is it good?
Yes, that was good, but predictable.
All right.
Yeah, good but predictable. But I watched it all day last Sunday, and the finale was
Based on a
Thursday.
true story, apparently.
But yeah. That's the only thing that kind of hooked me in there, and it was like, as beautiful as she is, she can look really strange. And I don't know if you guys saw the trailer, but like the way she propositioned the guy, she was sitting in this guy. She's like, "Would you be interested in having an affair?"
Listen.
That's what she said.
It would take
the
less
guy-
words. from
Excuse me.
exactly. It was like,
Yeah.
Would you be interested in having an affair?
yeah, less words.
And the response is even better, because the guy was just like, okay, he was like, okay, that's nice. And he didn't, and she got out the car, and they didn't start anything till like a couple of days later. You guys should watch it. Another cautionary tale to like not cheat on your wife. Put it up there, the Fatal Attraction and all that other stuff. It didn't go exactly like those.
It's actually a really good series
What's that?
right now.
Mm.
Yeah. With
Yeah.
what was his name from Dawson's Creek.
Joshua Jackson and Lizzie Kaplan.
Yeah.
Joshua Jackson?
Yeah.
I like Joshua Jackson.
All right, continue.
Charlie from Mighty Ducks. Anyone?
I never watched one Mighty Ducks.
You never watched the Mighty Ducks?
Me neither.
And my life is complete. I don't need to see anything.
Oh my god!
Like the Bad News Bears on Ice is what it was.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it so much. Keaton Thompson was in the second and third one.
No, you don't.
I gotta watch it. That was a hint of sarcasm on top of that.
I love it.
Just a little sprinkle.
It's a QP. I love it.
Sprinkle. But Elizabeth Olsen came out. There was an article. She was on a podcast this week. She said that there were a ton of rewrites in what was that movie? Doctor Strange 2. And it was to the point where she wasn't even reading the script because it was changing so much. She wasn't reading the drafts, and
she was like, hold off signing multi-deals. People who start with MCU.
Yeah.
It's like, damn.
She did say that too.
Sorry.
So I don't know what her experience was. Like, I don't know. But there's just a little Marvel news, some background noise in the background this week. So, Mike. I'm
with you. I'm listening to you. I'm good.
Oh man, that's good shit. That's good shit. I don't know if I mentioned this a few weeks ago. A little sidebar. Queen Charlotte.
Great.
Wonderful. We may have spoken about it, but it's good. I love that show. Queen Charlotte.
Loved it.
On Netflix.
Loved it.
Yeah, we spoke about it. I'm sure we did because you were like, I'm not down with that. But yeah, check it out. All right, what else you got, QP? Sorry.
That's okay. I did finish Moon Girl a couple of weeks ago, and that was really good TV. And can't wait for that to come back. And I got in discussion with a friend of mine, Alon. We're talking about. I compared it to Miss Marvel, and trying to reach that demographic there. And she said she likes everything Marvel. So Alon, it's true. So she did make me watch it again. I tried to watch Miss Marvel again, put it that way. 3 episodes in, and I watched it with my kids. They were with it for a couple episodes, and then they haven't asked to watch it in the last 2 weeks. So I gave up on it again.
Miss Marvel only really had 3 episodes of show. Rest of it's filler, as far as I'm concerned. They could narrow that shit down to 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Or a movie?
No, the Miss Marvel, the TV show. They could have narrowed.
No, what I'm saying, narrow it down, or would you have settled for a 2-hour, hour and a half movie?
However they needed to do it.
97 minutes tops for Mike.
They could do episodes, then that way it had been too much at one time. Give me. They could do 6 episodes. How many episodes was it? 8? I think it was 8. So they could do 5 episodes and cut rid of all this filler. I don't need to know everything about her culture. I promise. I mean that in the most respectful way I possibly could. I mean that from somebody who believes in diversity and all that. But I didn't need to know everything. Just sell some superhero shits and move on. I don't need all that. I got it. I trust me. I get it. I get police harassment. I get all that shit. Just get to the story.
Hey. So. Sidebar: have you guys watched My Dad's a Bounty Hunter on Netflix?
Awesome.
What?
Awesome show.
That show is amazing.
Show.
No.
All right, J-Pat.
Great show.
Did you dig the episode when they played the Fushnikins?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. That whole scene. That was amazing. That was the 2D scene, right?
Yeah.
Where he was just learning. He just found out about space life.
No, his son was just like his son was flying the ship, and he was shooting all the guns, and I was sitting there going word for word with the Fushnikins, and my boys are
I could not remember. I can't do it anymore. My tongue doesn't move that fast anymore.
My son's like,
You talking about you went word for word with chip food, the
Yes.
fast one?
Yeah, I used to do that back in the day. I used to be able to say that whole.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, say you were able to keep up with him. Like,
I ain't never been able to keep up with chip food. The rest of them I might be able to keep up with, but not that fast one.
Yeah.
Nah,
It's more precision driven now.
See, look
not
at this.
speed driven.
But anyway.
What song was Shaq on with him? What song was that Shaq was on?
I have no idea. I listened to it today.
Shaq?
He did a song with him. The year he was drafted into the NBA, he made.
Yeah, he was doing.
Yeah,
he made a fast Fushnick rap.
Yeah, but anyway, listen. That whole scene was amazing because my sons were like, "Dad, you know this song?" And I said, "Yeah." It's like, "How do you know this song? It just came out." I'm like, "No, this song came." This song came
30 years old.
Exactly. This song came out in like 93. No, really? I said, yeah, for real. This is when it came out. And they were bugged out because I knew all the words. They were like, who are the Fushnickens? I said, son, that's another whole day. We can talk about the Fushnickens all day. But man, I love that show.
Take you down a trip down the hip hop lane.
Exactly.
So I'm a true
yep.
What? I'm a true Fushnick.
Exactly. A true Fushnick. But listeners,
was that the song they used?
It was.
Yeah, it was that song.
Oh wow!
Yep.
Soundtrack was banging on that show.
Oh yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing, and
he had a Gumby back in the day.
Oh yeah, and even he had the hot top fade, with the almost no fade right there on the hairline. Yeah, it was good shit. But man, check out sidebar completely. Check out My Dad Was a Bounty Hunter. It's got some good stuff in it. It's really amazing stuff. My kids love it. So, piggybacking on what QP was saying.
All right. No, that's not a sidebar. That was
well, if we're talking about shows we're watching now, if you've ever seen Class of 09, it's pretty good. It's on FX and on Hulu the next day. It kind of...
That's the FBI thing.
Yeah, it's basically like AI is like policing people. But it shows you it reminds me of Minority Report, but it has a more realistic
with a lot less hand gestures.
Well, it also doesn't have, psychics in water predicting the future. It has AI predict like using algorithms and whatnot.
Kind of like Facebook now.
Yeah, but it's interesting because it shows them like when they're in training, when something like now what's going on and what happens in the future, and like it's interesting. And of course, I got confused and watched Class of 07. Well, no, I watched a show called Class of 07, thinking it was Class of 09 because I watched the trailer. And Class of 07 is on Amazon Prime, and it's about a bunch of New Zealand girls going to a class reunion, and there's a tsunami, and they all get stuck.
I actually saw that advert.
It's fantastic, but I completely watched it by accident because I thought it was this other show.
Jeez.
So, yeah.
Man.
And Mrs. Davis ended, and the ending was bonkers.
I gotta check that out. I still have to check that.
When I say it zigs when it zags, when you find out why Mrs. Davis was created, your head's gonna explode because it's so funny. Like, I was like, are you serious? This is... I couldn't deal with it. It was hilarious. So, yeah.
I'll check that out. It is on my list to watch.
And I mean, Peacock, if you don't have, what's it called? You're going to have to pay for it starting next month, which is bullshit, but Peacock.
Pay for what?
It's because it's no longer going to be, for people who subscribe to or have Xfinity, it's no longer going to be free.
Oh, man, so my login's not going to count anymore? Damn.
Yeah. So, I'm debating whether or not I'm going to get it or not, because I do like a bunch of shows on there, but, like, is it worth it? That's, like, I don't know. So let's see what they do.
Well, on the topic of TV shows, I just finished the second season of Yellow
Oh,
Jackets.
shit,
Is that
yeah.
show any good?
Yes.
Like,
Oh.
yeah, it's weird. Like, I like the first season
Yeah.
better. Like, I need to. There were more questions in the second season, and like, I still like the show, but that was something that I tune into every week to watch. So I do like the show, and I'm not sure if that's closing out. No, that just came back.
Well, the finale was this week.
I don't know, but no,
okay.
for From.
I tried to watch From. It's too depressing
for
to
that
me.
one.
I could not. I couldn't take it.
It's the it's the.
Oh, it killed me.
Man, you gotta like open up the windows, let the sunlight in when you're watching that
like,
show.
yeesh.
But that's a good show,
Yeah.
man. It's a good show. Yeah, I'm happy with that one. I need to find something else new to watch. Now that one show's done. Now, last week I don't know why, but I watched a whole bunch of old Star Trek and Shatner and Leonard Nimoy movies. I watched The Voyage Home and the one where I totally forgot about this movie where they went to a planet looking for God or something, and what was that? What was the name of that movie? Undiscovered.
No, that's the one with
that
the
wasn't
whales.
Undiscovered Country. No. Journey Home was the whales. Undiscovered Country was the Klingon like peace treaty or something, and I don't remember the name of that one. Jeez, but yeah, it was how Star Trek used to look like. You would hear sometimes on Next Generation when people would come onto the Enterprise, they were like, "Oh, this is a luxury ship," and like looking at the old ones, like it definitely is. Like it was almost like the Navy. There was a scene they were like all in bunk beds in the same room and everything. But I watched that, and I did enjoy those. And I watched that DC animated, the Supergirl and the League, what's it, Legion of Superheroes. That was not good. I cut it off. Yeah, I cut it off. But that was my watching this last 2 weeks.
Cyclops.
Cyclops.
I was trying to get Mike awake.
I'm here.
Right.
I just ain't watched none of these shows you guys watch. I ain't got much to add to this particular part of the program.
Well, what you watch, Mike? What you been watching? If you have
not much. Like I say, I've been trying to get caught up on comics. 2 comics a day has been my thing. So when I'm home, that's my goal. And whatever my wife is watching.
So you read? I did see you read Silver Surfer Rebirth. That's the only thing you got.
That's the one thing I enjoy. I read about 14 books this week. I read a bunch. But so the Rebirth was, I like that, and the new Fantastic Four miniseries. I finished that. Okay. That was pretty cool. When they went back with the with Wolverine, Ghost Rider, Spider-Man, that crew, and Hulk. Okay. That crew was pretty good. They were fighting Mephisto again.
He's still a big deal in Marvel right now.
I thought he was dead.
This is a flashback. They revealed he had a son. Speaking of which, I read that Avengers, the one that the ended of the whole Mephisto battle thing. What about it didn't you like? You weren't too fond of that. What about it didn't you like?
I didn't like Mephisto's motive. Like I thought that the fight at the end lasted too long. It was all over for me. Like I'm glad that run is over.
Was that the final issue of the series? Of that run?
That team, like
a new number 1's coming out.
It is the end of that. Yeah, it is a number 1. I downloaded it, but I didn't read it yet. So yeah, like it was a fun read, but it was just Mephisto's motives.
I don't even remember. All I remember was I was waiting for the Phoenix to show up from like the second issue, and I didn't see her again. Maybe I missed it until like the last issue. She shows up with the Starbrand kid. I'm like, where was she at the whole? Hey, I'm coming, son, and I don't see her. And then all of a sudden, Thor has Phoenix powers. Did I miss an issue inside there somewhere?
Like, the son of Phoenix is that?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that whole thing was weird. It was like, what is going on here?
Yeah, there was a story. She gave birth to him, and I forgot like the whole arrangement, and it's like okay, like all right, whatever. So yeah, I'm glad that's over. It didn't really do much for me. Like I did read Thor this week, and Green Lantern finally came back this week, and I'm hoping that that's gets. They didn't know what to do with Green Lantern since Geoff's run, and that was like almost 10 years ago. Like they've had their moments, but I'm hoping this is good. The last couple, outside of a couple of miniseries, just have not been really good to me. Bad art, also very bad art.
Well, from what I've been hearing, Marvel's been dropping their page rates ridiculous. Like, there's some artists out there getting $40 a page.
Damn.
Jesus.
And I'm like, what? Who would? If you're not like, you're in like middle school, I would take that. I would have taken that rate in middle school.
Yeah,
$40
my
a page.
son can, that's cutting grass money. That's cut a couple yards for that.
These CEOs are out of control.
Yeah, they are. So yeah, if you're going to pay somebody $40 a page, you're going to get shitty art. So
yeah, and I'm seeing it now in the Thor comic I'm in now. I don't know if the guy's on summer vacation right now, but the art was pretty good. And these last 3 with Doctor Doom have not been the best. So there's that. Tosh, what you been doing?
Well, I saw Fast 10 Sunday.
Oh, part 1.
Yeah, part 1 of 3. That was I will say it was better than Fast 9 or F9, whatever the title was for that one.
FU, yeah.
That's gonna be the last one.
It was better than the last one, and there was just so many people in this movie.
Start killing them off again.
Okay, how detailed am I allowed to go?
How many people can come back from the dead?
Yeah.
Talk it up. You guys are not planning on seeing it. No
Hell
interest
no.
I want to see it.
I haven't seen it.
I'm going to see it. But it's Fast and
I
Furious.
am-
Who cares about the story?
Yeah, it's Fast and Furious.
The last
yeah,
Fast and
yeah.
Furious I saw was Tokyo Drift, so I really give a shit about Fast and the Furious.
Whoa.
That's a while ago.
Applause to you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
No
So-
applause. It's a boo.
No.
I love
Let's
Fast and
see.
Furious.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Listen,
You got to see the
Fast
rebirth of the
5 was
series.
hilarious.
No, you can.
Fast
you can
5
love,
was the best.
Yeah.
Ow.
Wait, what?
Fast
The
5?
fifth one.
The 5th one?
That's the one where they
was
had
hilarious.
the safe, the vault, and we're driving
In
around on the highway.
Brazil.
That was. I like the one before
Fast
that one.
4.
It was kind of. It was kind of gritty.
I'm ready to see some
Those-
I'm ready to see some
Fast
multiversal
and
stuff now.
Furious.
Fast and
There
Furious.
is no other film series that has 10 GD movies. There's not. There's not.
I want them to have 100. I want them to have 100 movies. I want to see every Fast and Furious.
No, you don't.
Get wilder and wilder.
So
I don't care.
So
I want to see
before
him
we go
driving a
into Tosh real
volcano.
quick, so
Shut the hell up.
but see, you might though. They Ludacris was on what was that, All the Smoke podcast, and they asked like, why are all these movies? And he's saying like, they're paying us a lot of money. We're earning a lot of money. Like, why would we
Exactly.
stop making these movies? And it's just like what we're talking about. Like the movie, the money,
Yeah.
they're making
Hand
money.
over fist.
Yeah,
It's the best job in America. Actor on the Fast and Furious series.
man.
Better
It
had your
felt
baby
like
on.
that.
Better had your big ass forehead.
Felt like they were pulling every
ahead,
Marvel
Tosh.
or DC person into this film. Brie Larson was in it.
And
How
wrestlers.
was,
What?
was she good? Was she good? Shut up, Jay. How was
They
was
did
she
her
good?
dirty. They did her dirty.
Good. I'm
They
definitely going to
did
see
your
it.
ass
her. They
up.
did her dirty.
Sit down, Jay Pat.
I might see it 2 or 3
Oh
times.
my god.
She
hate
was not given a lot to
Like,
do.
I can't wait to see that flat ass. Get knocked in.
She was
Leave her
not given a
alone.
lot to do at
She
all.
ain't got no
I
bubble.
felt bad.
Well, she ain't got no bubble. We know that. She ain't. No, continue. I'm sorry. Go.
Yeah, Brie Larson, of course. Jason Momoa was in it. Then you had oh my gosh, Jason Statham was in it, and then John Cena was in it.
How do you get? How do you get
I'm
paid
like-
for a movie they can't see you in? That's just.
Like it felt like everybody was in it, And then, Jay, since you plan on seeing it, should I not talk about the
I
very
don't care
end and
about
the
the
post?
story.
Okay, so at the very end, Gal Gadot shows up, and then the post-credit
She's
scene.
back. Did she
died in
die?
the fifth movie.
Did she
Well,
die?
So Han and Gal Gadot both died
Look
in
at
the movies,
Quincy
and they both
grinning
got
right now.
revenge
Well, she's back
for their deaths.
She's back.
I read she was
grinning right
back.
now.
Yeah, I read about that.
She had no lines.
Yeah.
She was okay. So
Did they play a
basically,
Wonder Woman song? Was she like the theme song?
No. No, she showed up after
Dun, dun.
Letty and whatever Charlize Theron's character's name was. They're escaping their high security prison.
Cypher.
Yeah, Cypher.
Now,
So
yes.
they were trying to escape their prison. Turns out they're in Antarctica, and Gal Gadot shows up in a submarine, bulges out of the ice, opens the submarine lid, and she's right there smiling.
Christ.
She didn't have a line. She did not have a single line. She just opened the hatch and smiled at them.
That's
And
all.
left
Look
you in
at Quincy.
suspense.
Look at
I
Q.
love it.
Look at
I
Q
love
right
it.
now. Look at Q.
I would have got
I
it.
love
So.
it.
I was like,
They need to take
okay.
that submarine, shoot it into space. I'm ready for it. Whatever they do with Fast and Furious, I'm there.
They've already been in space.
But not the submarine, though.
Oh, that's true.
No, the submarine has not been in space. You're right.
This movie used to be about street racing.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
it's not
Now
about
it's
street
about
racing anymore.
submarines in high.
It ain't been about street racing since the second movie.
No.
No, third one because they did the drifting.
Oh yeah, that's when they started drifting.
Oh boy. So I will say,
Jeez.
seeing Jason Momoa act kind of crazy was pretty entertaining. If anything else, go see the film or wait to see it when it's streaming, just for his performance. He was crazy.
I might take Junior to see that tomorrow.
Save your money.
He did a good job. To my opinion, he made the movie entertaining to watch. If anything else, his performance made it interesting because the story was just like, okay, whatever.
Jay just wants to see stinky cheese go down in the grilled cheese.
Yeah, man.
That's all it is.
Well, okay, so wait. Well, I guess not the story. Let me take that back because he is the villain of the story. But
Cook her like a panini.
let me think.
Press her like a panini.
I would.
So it's like we got Brie Larson walking into a room having a conversation. Okay, bye. Then we have Charlize Theron. Okay,
Yes, her
bye.
too.
Jason Statham was only on screen for maybe 5 minutes, and then you don't see him the rest of the film. I was like,
Really?
why even bother getting all of? Now I get it. They announced that this was going to be a trilogy, so maybe it's setting up what's coming with the next two. Yeah,
Jeebus.
Fast 10, 11, and 12 are a trilogy. But I'm like, it felt like they just put everybody in this movie just to have everybody in this movie.
Jeez.
Yes.
It was a lot.
If listen,
What do you give-
pause.
what-
Give me a second,
what-
Q. If you are a fan of the Fast movies, do not complain about Marvel.
Oh, I'm gonna complain.
Don't.
No, Michelle
I'm
Rodriguez
gonna-
I
complained.
saw that. I was just like,
Yeah, I'm
That's
sorry.
two different. That's two different levels.
No, it ain't. No.
See, when I'm watching a Marvel
I
movie,
think
I
it
like to
is.
have my
Yeah.
monocle on. I like to wear like a nice suit.
Dashiki.
That's my foray into like into the finer things.
It's a Grey Poupon.
Fast and exactly. That's where I take my Grey Poupon. But Fast and Furious, that's just sugar. That's like one of those candy cigarettes. You just pour the sugar in your mouth. That's all that is.
A pixie stick?
A pixie
No,
stick,
Fast-
exactly.
Fast and the Furious is the hot
You're
dog
like
water we
snorting the
spoke
pixie
about
stick.
earlier.
no.
No.
It's not hot dog water.
No, that's
It's
that,
hot dog water.
Nah, it's
It
fast
is.
food. No,
It
it's
is.
fast food, man.
It's
nah,
McDonald's. You enjoy it for what it is, but if you
Exactly.
want like and it'll satisfy you in the meantime.
No.
But it's not something that like you really enjoy.
I knew
Like,
I
it's good,
I knew a
but
girl
it's
like
just
that.
not
I
nutritional,
knew
it's not-
a woman like that. So yeah, I know that's McDonald's. So
McDonald's.
I forgot one person
I
we
Maybe
get
stop
for
the
about
rolling.
another
Who?
5 minutes. Pete Davidson. why is he in this film?
Why the fuck?
Why is he in this film?
Because he stuck his wee wee in Kim Kardashian.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so grade.
What was the grade you give it?
Because of Momoa's performance.
Oh Jeebus. Oh Jeebus.
B minus.
See, that's good.
See, that's
B
about
minus.
where those movies. Yeah, that's where those movies
off the
are.
hair and the
Yeah.
abs and the pecs. Is that what you're?
No, like he's one of the ways that he's dressed in the scene is that he has 2 buns and scrunchies on top of his head, talking to 2 dead guys painting their toenails. He's crazy in this movie.
Okay.
He's crazy.
Enough said. That's enough crazy.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm giving it a solid B.
Like everything else, like there's okay, so you got the dynamic between Tyrese, Ludacris, Han, and the girl whose name I'm not remembering, the computer tech girl.
Khaleesi's sidekick.
They do nothing in this film.
Imagine that.
They do nothing. I'm like, why? They didn't really do anything in the F9.
Nothing. No.
I'm like, why do you keep putting these people in these films? They're not doing anything.
Contractual
Because they're
obligation.
family.
They're family.
You can't get rid of family.
Yeah, I guess.
They need to have
Girl
Tyrese sing
from
or something.
Dragon.
I swear to God, Paul, what the hell's his
Paul
name?
Walker.
Paul Walker.
Paul Walker's alive and he's hiding. And he's gonna pop up.
Oh,
for
they
the
could
last
CG him in
movie.
there.
No.
They can CG him in
Paul
now.
Walker, Biggie, and Tupac are all sitting back laughing right now. They're like, look at this shit. What the fuck is this? And Biggie's like, listen, I got Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. I don't know what the hell Paul Walker got going on over there with Pac. You the god, though. I have no idea.
Yeah, I can't recommend seeing it in the film because nothing happened that made it big screen worthy. But I would say check it out when it comes on streaming, at the very least.
Okay.
So like 2 months.
Me and
Yeah,
Junior might go
probably.
see that tomorrow.
Nah. I'm gonna wait for
I may wait for streaming.
Dead ass.
We gonna get some expensive popcorn, movie theater popcorn.
Maybe we should do a
Go
watch
down to
party
Rock
for
City
that.
and,
I'm definitely
a bag
gonna
of
go too.
popcorn
Jay,
for
if you wanna
$1.
wait-
Dollar General.
If you want to waste your money, just like Zelle me or like something, send me your money because
I'll sell you
You
50
don't like
cents.
wait, you don't like the fast? You don't like the fast
I don't
movies?
mind them. They're mindless fun.
Oh.
Yeah,
But do you want to spend $20 per person?
$20. What kind of movie theaters y'all going
The
to?
one,
They got bidets in the seat.
hell yeah.
No, it's expensive as hell out here. It's like the matinees are like $15.
What?
Yeah.
They are.
My
It's
matinees
so
around here
expensive
is
in
so
Georgia.
it's like $8.
Not everybody has Quincy's secret theater. Not everybody has.
They're high there too, man. Like I just paid for 5 tickets
Ooh.
tomorrow to go see Little
Oh.
Yeah,
Mermaid.
if I had that,
Yeah,
if
I
I had
was
that
like,
many kids
God.
to take at one time, we would never go to the movies.
I just
I
bought
gotta
5
get 'em
last
out
for
the house,
Spider-Man
man.
next week.
Get them out there and have
$72.
Next
go out and
week.
cut the grass.
That's word. Next week I'm
Ouch.
taking 4 to the theater next week, at least 4 to see Spider-Man. That's gonna be the shit.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man's coming out soon.
I'm taking
I just-
myself to the theater.
Yeah, I'm
My
seeing it in
husband's gonna watch
IMAX.
the
I'm pretty
baby.
excited. Big screen.
I'm gonna start street racing to pay for these movie field trips, man.
Since I'm
Hey.
seeing it in IMAX, it's going to be pricey. Just for 2, it's going to be $50.
Yeah.
Jeebus.
What?
Sell
Yeah.
that creepy ass
Between-
painting and get some
Right.
tickets.
Between the ticket and the convenience fee, it's going to amount to like $50. It's like $22,
Damn.
$23 a ticket.
Remember
That's
when
a
movies
solid
used
date.
to
But it's
be
worth
like
it.
I may
the cheap date when
I
you
may
were a
expect
kid?
something after that.
Word.
You spend all that money, I'm gonna expect
Exactly.
something. Shit.
I'm getting butt stuff.
IMAX for only certain movies. I say for this Spider-Man, it's worth it.
Mike looking
It'll be
over like
worth it.
me. He like this. You know for sure this is what's gonna happen.
You know what's about to
Yeah,
happen.
it's gonna go down.
I can't
You go
imagine
down onto the
taking
theater.
like 2 or 3 kids to the IMAX.
wow.
It'll end up being at least $130. Ugh.
Yeah,
It's
it's high because if my kids start falling asleep in the theater tomorrow,
Yep.
I'm waking them up. Like I paid. For
yep,
real.
like wake
Like Joe,
up.
what time is this movie?
Exactly.
That you're taking
Stand up, stand up.
Exactly. Take a lap. Take a lap.
Wake your
We'll
ass
get
up.
another slushie. Wake your ass up.
I'm talking about bad movies,
Nope,
though. Did we talk
yeah,
about the last Shazam yet?
Oh Jesus, no.
No, we haven't got
Haven't
that.
checked
And
it
I
out.
just watched that a couple
I
days
think
ago.
me and
It's
Tosh
in
watched
that
it the
movie.
same day.
Talk about it.
I don't really. Oh man, it was pretty bad. Like right after I watched it, I didn't have any feelings either way. But now looking back on it, it's pretty crappy. Like I don't know what they were thinking. The power levels were all over the place. The acting was terrible. The plot was ridiculous.
Listen, people. J-Pat watched Shazam before he watched Black Panther 2, which tells you something.
I'm never watching Black Panther 2.
Come on, please.
So let me ask
watch
you.
Black Panther 2.
Yikes.
Hold on. So you rather watch that or Love and Thunder?
Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh,
Ooh. What's up?
gun to your head. You got to pick one.
Oh man, I probably have to watch Black Panther.
No,
Black
not
Panther. I thought it was
Love
Black
it.
Panther and Love and Thunder.
No, it was Love and Thunder.
No, Love and Thunder or Shazam.
Shazam 2. Yeah.
Oh
Is that
God,
bad?
he said that quick.
Yeah.
He's already
And
watched
waved it off like he waved it
Yeah,
off
that's not
like
even a choice.
nah, I
Yeah,
think I'd have to
yeah.
watch Love and Thunder again before I watch Shazam 2.
Shazam 2 was bad.
It was, it was
was
bad.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was not good.
And I'm disappointed because I really enjoyed the first one.
I thought the first
it was
one was
fun.
pretty good. It was solid.
The first one was decent.
Yeah. So going into this one, I'm like, what happened? Who is it? The same writer from the first movie or a different one?
I don't know. It was like a big,
They were saying there were a lot of edits, though.
It was a huge
it was like a big
difference.
Skittles commercial too. Like
Yes.
From the
I don't
beginning to the
care.
end, they kept saying "Taste the rainbow." Like it was like over and over.
No,
again. It was
what was
ridiculous.
funny, the little girl tossed it and went to slow-mo, taste the rainbow. I'm like, what?
to the evil unicorn.
Yep.
The fuck?
Yep.
What the hell?
It was
Uh-huh.
bad.
It was bad.
This is just as bad as you think.
And one thing that did bother me a little bit is that we didn't really get a whole lot of Billy Batson in his normal kid form. It was mostly just Zachary Levi. I'm like, this poor kid actor. I'm like, at least the other kid actors, they were in there for a good amount of time. And then when they would transform to their superhero selves.
I'm sorry. Zach was bad in this movie. He put me to sleep.
And his
Like, it was just,
his muscle suit is annoying too. Because it looks like a
Yeah.
muscle suit.
It's worse than the first one was bad too.
The shoulder, like you can see the separation from the shoulders. Like you can,
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it looked
noticed
like
that.
it looked like that shirt.
Jay's
that shirt
like, you
Kanye's
ain't
been
got
wearing
no
this week.
Oh,
Shoulder
God.
pads.
ain't got none at all.
Jay, like you ain't got no traps. Take the shirt
No
off.
traps.
No,
And-
Kanye in those.
Oh, with his
those
shoulder pads
Yo.
on.
Yeah, he looked.
Oh,
Yeah, he
looked
looked like
like
Shazam.
No, Kanye looked like an extra from Starship Troopers. Dead ass.
And it looks like he had a cod piece on too.
Word.
Yeah.
I
And
was
he's
like,
wearing
oh, look,
socks.
And no shoes.
Like his sock shoes.
Like, is
No
Pete
You know that
Davidson?
they're his sock shoes.
Is Pete Davidson making you that uncomfortable?
He's that emasculated.
Right? Pete Davidson was knocking the back out, so you have to get a prosthetic.
Kanye got issues.
And if
for
Pete
real.
Davidson can reach the back at this point, you a bad mofo.
Right.
Yeah, it was so funny. I was watching Pete Davidson's show Bupkis, and at one point he's like asleep and he wakes up. He's like, "Kanye, no!" I'm sorry, it was Ye. He's like, "Yay, no!" And I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Yup.
Like he was having nightmares about it. It was hilarious.
Kanye's a wild dude.
Yeah,
Damn,
so
man.
with Shazam, for most of the movie, I forgot it was supposed to take place in Philadelphia. It was only towards the end of the movie they just piled Philadelphia in there. I'm like,
all over the place. You saw the
Philadelphia
street
gets
signs. Like,
chopped
oh, okay.
up
Street
all the
signs.
time. It gets chopped to pieces. Like that's not
Yep.
Philadelphia. Like, pick another town. Philadelphia is very identifiable. Those aren't our neighborhoods.
But it was towards the end when they had Citizens Bank Park and
you could
all
tell
the different street names. They tried to just be like, oh, right, we're in Philadelphia. Let's throw all this stuff in real quick at the end.
Oh, they showed the Rocky statue.
They're in the Boy Meets World Philadelphia, because like that wasn't Philadelphia either.
And then what was up with like the little daughters of Atlas's powers? Like, they were so random. Like, the one girl had like the Doctor Strange, like, move the buildings around, chaos, but like that was so retarded. Like, what were y'all doing?
Well, they were made up characters. They weren't based on any comic characters.
That's why. So they just did whatever. And then the older one had the elemental powers, but nothing she did was elemental. There was no wind, no fire, no what. Like,
everybody's like, save us, James Gunn.
No earth, wind, and fire. Yeah.
It's the Wayne's fault. The movie was bad, though.
And then
it's his fault.
I'm sure you guys want to talk about the very end when your girl shows up with her theme song.
Hilarious.
CGI.
I'm
CGI.
like,
no, she was there.
That wasn't even Gal.
Who showed up?
No,
Wonder Woman.
No, they put that wasn't really her. They digitized somebody's face. That wasn't her.
Are you serious? Wow.
They deep faked.
I'm 100% serious. It wasn't.
Did
her.
they deep fake it for real?
Yeah. Yeah,
that's what
I'm sure she got paid. Use my likeness. I hope she got paid.
I don't think she was credited in the movie. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I saw her name.
Oh wow.
There was no purpose to her.
No,
she had a purpose. It was a stupid purpose, but
yeah. But then they had the part in the beginning or towards the middle where she was in Billy's dream and they didn't show her face. I'm like, they're gonna do the Superman thing again from the first movie. I'm like, why are you doing this again? And then the end happened and they showed her face. I was like, oh, they actually did it. But now you're telling me it was digitized. I'm like, well, then what was the point? Just to bring Shazam back so that you could not make another Shazam movie with Zachary Levi?
Well, no, they were saying weren't they originally gonna put in Black Adam, but then Rock was like,
it's the Wayne's fault. Yeah, it's the Wayne's fault. So I'm trying to tell you.
Dwayne's out there kidnapping people.
Yeah.
Who he kidnapping?
No, it's some crazy ladies.
Hear about the lawsuit.
He kidnapped the people that got away from the Flash.
He threatened to kidnap me.
I don't believe that's true, man. Like, I read about that. I'm like, oh, this is bullshit. Like, I wait for court dates to be announced before I take this serious.
He kidnapped the DCEU. That's what he did.
When does he have time to do this? Like, he's working all the time.
He's in charge of XFL. You know,
he's kidnapping people and taking them to work with him.
He contracted it out.
Wait in the car.
The Flash. What's his name? Ezra
Miller.
Ezra's his henchman.
Yeah. You know.
Speaking of him, it makes me wonder, like, what could possibly be going on in this Flash movie that's coming out next month?
It must be amazing.
People are saying it's great. Like the first third is not great, but the last third or last two thirds is really good, and Supergirl's apparently really good in it.
My expectations are very low. I'm going in with a very low expectation because
mine aren't low anymore. Mine are pretty high.
We've got
because everybody's
I'm not even sure I'm still going to go see it.
There's 2 movies in June. We have Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse.
There's 3 counting Transformers.
Oh, Jesus!
Transformers.
That's the week after Spider-Man. That's like.
And if we go watch it with Tasha, that bill is $328.
IMAX.
So stop saying it. Get them to pay you. Product placement.
Jeez.
My bad. Oh, and Megan, Black Clover movies next month too.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You been keeping up with the manga?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Hey,
it's pretty
this
saucy.
Last one,
pretty saucy.
Oh, this last one was so good.
Yeah.
And Secret Invasion starts next month too.
See, I'm not excited about
I
that.
am. The adverts got me.
Yeah?
Yeah, the adverts got me. I'm interested now.
I'm holding my breath on that too, just because it's a Marvel
Keeping
TV
all
show.
Expectations low.
Again, low expectations on that too. I've been burned too many times.
Quincy wakes up on Wednesdays and Fridays like, She-Hulk, oh my gosh.
No!
Dude.
I liked it. I liked it.
I know. Yeah, low expectations for that. If I'm wrong, then that's good.
I'm with it. I'm with you, man.
It seems.
Oh man, there was and that's game. Miami Heat beat the Boston Celtics. Just kidding. I have no idea what's gonna go on in that game.
Sports.
Yeah, Mike walked off.
I thought you were just pulling that out of your ass. I didn't. I'm like.
But real quick, I am happy LeBron James.
Oh, why are you happy? What's the LeBron hate for?
Because he's not Mike, and he will never be Mike.
Spotted the LeBron fan because everybody's got like LeBron. Like nobody can do
nothing wrong with LeBron.
They
This
say
is
the
not a
same
sports podcast. We give it 30 seconds. Run it. 30 seconds.
Hold on. Hold on. Like, because they say the same thing every time. Why you don't like him? Why don't you? Why don't I
just think he's a good person.
He's a good person.
I appreciate it.
He doesn't gamble his money away.
Don't do that.
He's not flashing a gun around.
He ain't do that?
He got his dad killed? No.
With them gambling debts?
No. Don't do that. I live in North Carolina. Don't believe the hype.
Don't believe the hype. Yeah, don't go there.
Don't believe the hype. Don't believe it. Nah.
Because I think Mike is.
We talking about basketball, man.
He's a terrible human.
No.
We talking about basketball, man.
This is a whole different chat. This is not right now. It's not gonna happen.
I know who to tag. In my post now.
You tag me.
You've been targeted. You've been targeted.
Don't have me ultra doom.
Yeah.
We can bring it back. We can bring it back.
J-Pat clapping. What the hell? He got live. No. Yeah. No. Mike's the GOAT. Shut it down.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. Period.
There's a lot of people above him.
Period. No.
Did Mike go to sleep?
No.
I think he did. I think he passed out.
He had to go to the bathroom.
Y'all put his business all out on the internet.
He's taking a dump.
Y'all wrong.
All right.
Y'all so wrong.
Yeah. We're going to get on, man. All right. But for real, enough of that. It's a good point to wrap up because, we got to punch out of here. We touched on all the topics. I think everything's good. How's everybody feel? Good. We can have this MJ LeBron chat later.
11 championships is better than 6.
Your old ass need to sit there and think. No.
11.
Yeah, I'm bringing somebody else into the mix.
No, sit down.
Who? Because I want to make I want to hear what you said. Who? No, I want to hear you say it.
11 is better than 6 if you go with championships.
Bill Russell.
Who are you talking about?
Yeah, who else?
I thought he won 13.
He won 11, right? Not 13. He went to 13.
This is why we don't argue sports. This is why we don't argue sports. We're not going to do it. Not going to do it. Listen, we're going to punch out of here, Mike.
Anyone want to talk hockey?
No. Hell no. No.
They might be opening up an arena near me, which is really exciting.
I thought y'all had a hockey team down in Atlanta.
No, they were gone before I moved down
Let's go Penguins.
See, look at this shit.
Shut your face. Fucking Sydney.
No, you're right, Jay. It was 11.
All right.
Yeah, I got one.
I'll give it to Mike. He's the GOAT of marketing.
Would you stop? Stop. This is not the platform for this. This is not going to happen.
It's the multiverse.
No,
there's no sports in the multiverse.
Yeah, and we talked sports before on here.
Tasha looks like
Tasha's like, man, can we get to the
possessed
anime?
by the girl behind her, and she's like, "Stop talking sports."
We're not gonna do this.
Oh, we're good.
No.
Look, LeBron out here educating the children. And Mike is out here.
Here we go.
So,
Don't blaspheme. Don't blaspheme.
Come on, man.
You hating on.
Don't blaspheme. I'm
out here being a good husband and educating children. And,
well, now he's got plenty of time to do that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, just like when Mike had plenty of time during his Wizards era.
He didn't care. He was part owner. Who cares?
That's all right. He sucked at that too.
And yeah. but the man made $297 million last year in shoes alone. So
yeah, like I said, marketing.
No, listen, I'm
Bron's a
right
billionaire
here.
too.
No. Who Space Jam was better?
Oh,
J-Pat.
MJ.
and that's the end.
Come on back to the mic. J-Pat, come back.
I
can't get off. It can't get off the mat.
I can't argue the Space Jam. I can't argue the Space Jam.
Listen, J-Pat just walked back from the window because he was about to jump out just then. Right there, listeners.
Yeah, you got me on the Space Jam.
Yeah,
I can't argue
buddy.
that.
Yeah.
But he got a CG hairline in that one though. The special effects.
The hairline was elite. Like I'm like that ain't his hair. That ain't damn.
No. That was a hairline equivalent of a BBL is what it was.
Oh!
I said it. Suck a dick. I said it.
And what's up with them dudes getting the Lowry seasoning hairline now? You see that?
Yeah, you spread glue on your hair and you just shake it on
and
there.
They get the seasoning salt on there.
Like, I ain't lying. No.
They're like, where'd they come up with that?
Listen.
That's been around forever.
Has it?
Yeah, they used to have.
She lives
it
in Atlanta. Trust me, she knows.
But like, they used to have infomercials where people would spray like your bald spots in the back.
Yeah, this isn't the spray though. It looks like a big can.
This powder. Oh yeah, like
you
foot
get from
powder,
like from Sam's Club, a big jar of seasoning.
Jay, that has been around for a while. That's like the old disguise kit from like the movies from the 70s and everything. Like beards and suitcases.
They put like tape. They like tape it down so that you get a nice clean line.
Mm-mm.
But I'm going to switch it up on y'all one day. I'm going to get them waves.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
You do a Jerry curl?
Have a 360. I'm going to come in with the brush like...
No,
you've taken the safety off me coming at you if you come on here with that hair.
You get one of those like the man weaves where they like put the glue on your
head.
Yeah,
man.
Yo, as soon as you log on, it's on like fire.
I might have cornrows one day.
Oh, got that Medea wig. Got a Medea wig on your head. Yeah. No.
Oh, one of those Tyler Perry wigs.
Oh man, that's super low budget. I had to do better than that. Tyler Perry get his wigs from the 5 and Dime.
Somewhere in Atlanta.
Hell yeah.
Right?
I've seen women out there wearing wigs like that.
Jeez.
His wigs are terrible.
All right, man. God, that was a terrible tangent. But
yeah, it was.
We're gonna get out of here, man. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for listening. Oh man, so many good times. You guys are hilarious. And if you ever come back with them fake waves,
I'm coming.
you're roasted.
You're gonna be like,
I'm on you. I'm gonna let Quincy lead off. We're just gonna be on you. Quincy's like logging into Destiny right now. He ain't even paying attention right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm checking see if Steven's on. About to do this dungeon. Jay, come on, let's do this dungeon.
I didn't buy what's it called yet. I didn't buy the update yet.
Go hang out with my husband.
Oh man.
I'm gonna go back to playing Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh gosh.
Killing it.
Y'all handle that, man. But listen,
my dumb ass didn't realize the dungeons were in the lights in the dungeon or the dungeon area and the depths were also where the what's it called where the shrines are. So that made my life easier when I figured that out.
But man,
took a week.
Listen, we're gonna sign off of here. Mike, hope you feel better soon. T, make your money. Liv, we miss you. Rob, get back soon. We'll talk about the whole writer strike thing when you get back. But from Cosmic Lou, Megan the Oracle, Tosh the Anime Empress, QP the Source, and J Pat the fake wave rockin' Ultra Doom. This is the Multiverse Unlimited Podcast, trying to remind you to please be kind to all you meet because you have no idea what battles are fighting. So until next time, we'll holla at y'all. We're out. Peace.
Peace.
Bye-bye.